everyone, this book is called A Tale of Two Beasts by Fiona Roberton. A Tale of Two Beasts, Part 1, The Strange Beast. I was walking home from Grandma's house through the deep dark woods when I spied a strange little beast. He was stuck up in a tree and whining sadly. And the little beast is saying, beep, beep. So I decided to rescue him. And the little beast is saying, beep. I will call you Fang, I told him, and I wrapped him warmly up in my scarf and carried him safely home. I gave him a lovely bath and a gorgeous new hat and sweater and a bowl of delicious fresh nuts. I made him a beautiful house and gave him Lord Rex to play with. I took him out for lots of long walkies to keep him fit and healthy, and I showed him off to all my friends who loved him nearly as much as I did. And the friends were saying, ooh, amazing, awesome, so cute. But for some strange reason, the little beast did not look very happy. In fact, he was looking rather hot. I hope he's not sick, I thought, and opened the window to cool him down. But then something terrible happened. He threw off his clothes, leapt out the window, and ran away as fast as he could back to the deep dark woods. And she's yelling after him, Fang! And the little beast is saying, beep! I wanted to go and look for him, but Mama had other plans. Dinner time, blah. Bath time, oh. Bedtime, grrr. I couldn't sleep. I missed the little beast and wondered if I would ever see him again. But then a small furry shadow appeared at the foot of my bed. The strange little beast had returned, and he seemed quite pleased to see me, and I began to think that maybe, just maybe, he wasn't that strange after all. I wonder why he came back. A Tale of Two Beasts, Part 2, The Terrible Beast. I was hanging from my favorite spot. I was hanging from my favorite tree, singing happily to the birds, when, here he is saying, tra-la-la, tra-la-la. I was ambushed by a terrible beast, and he says, hey! She growled at me and tied me up and carried me off to her secret lair. She made me disgustingly clean and dressed me up in a ridiculous hat and sweater and tried to make me eat squirrel food. She kept me in a tiny box with nothing for me to do and nowhere for me to hang from. She made me walk backwards and forwards and backwards again for no reason whatsoever. She showed me off to a herd of even wilder beasts who were just as terrible as she was. I had had enough. I made a cunning plan and put it straight into action. And he says, A and B, and A plus B equals freedom. He's heading for that window. Free once more, woohoo! I raced back to the deep dark woods before the terrible beast could catch me. It was peaceful in the deep dark woods, a bit too peaceful perhaps. It says scratch, scratch, silence. And also a bit wet. In weather like this, one could do with a nice warm hat. I snuck back to retrieve it under the cover of darkness. The terrible beast was waiting for me. She seemed quite pleased to see me. And I began to think that maybe, just maybe, she wasn't that terrible after all.